Good morning. All right, so when you're building out a van, everything that you do is exciting. Everything is a first time. All right, we bought this cute little blanket. We have a Dawson, and let's see how this looks on there. Obviously, I'm gonna have to take this back off there, but we're gonna do an overnight, so just checking things out. Alright, I think that looks pretty cute. You can see how hard it is to make a bed that's that high. That looks like our little Maddie.
Welcome to week 3. Now you might be amazed, some of you that know us pretty well know we went on vacation to Florida, so how in the world can there be an update when we weren't even in town? Well, I'll tell you how. We got in late last night at the airport and we came home. Luck would be with us. It was 66 degrees out. We jumped in this van and we got started, and then we also did some shopping to get some more integral pieces of the van build.
Awesome. So we spent really an entire week talking and planning and shopping and compromising. And although a lot of this stuff before you build a van is done, when you get your van, everything is all new, excited, and you want to go through everything all again. So last night when we got home, this entire build, which has only been 3 weeks, I have been saving cardboard because I knew that we wanted to make cardboard cutouts of everything that was going to go in here so that we could see exactly what kind of space we were going to have left over. So last night, Kelly and I together, she was a huge help, made cardboard cutouts. We're going to walk you around the van and show you what our plans are, and we would love to hear your comments and your suggestions.
We love to have your input.
Yep.
And one of the reasons we did cardboard cutouts is we tried to do blue painter's tape on the floor, and I am just not spatially inclined, so I just can't visualize it. So we needed to really build the cardboard mock-up so I could really understand what's going on. And really honestly, even last night we made one build change and modification just by seeing how it is in actual 3D form versus the inches and the planning and the flat planning on paper layout. So we're really glad we took the time to do this cardboard layout.
Awesome. And one of the reasons too is you want to be able to see how much space you actually have. And one of the things that we wanted is we wanted to be able to walk by each other past the cabinets and that. And I know that we're losing a little bit of space doing that, but we really did not want to feel really boxed in while we were in here. We plan on spending a lot of time in the van on the road, and so some things were just more important than others.
And we know there's going to be some climates or some weather conditions that we can't have like a camp set up outside and enjoy the outside. There's going to be times we need to be on the inside. And so with having the swivel seats in front, we really wanted an open feel. And so we're not even sure how much cabinetry we're going to put up on the ceiling level. And that's more like my thing. Like I like it to be a big open feel. So as Johnny walks you through the cardboard cutouts and you see that, you'll kind of know that that's just an open look, an open feel is what we're aiming for. Now, eventually when we finish the build out and we see what our storage needs are and stuff, we'll see how much that gets modified. But this is a good starting point for us.
Yep. All right, let's do a walkthrough. All right, so inside the van, we have got right here, we're going to put our nature head toilet. That's going to be a bench. It's going to lift up so that the toilet's underneath there. It's hidden. And then behind the toilet actually is going to be a little compartment that is going to hold all of our cleaners and our extra toilet paper. Again, on the very bottom, that's going to pull out. It's going to have a 7.5-inch step. So actually, I think what we're going to have to probably do, especially for Kelly, is step on that step, then step on the bunk to get up there. So that actually is going to work out really, really good for Kelly. And then over here is going to be our refrigerator. Next to the refrigerator is going to be some drawers. Going to have our plates and our utensils and stuff in there. And then next to that is going to be our sink cabinet. And then our sink will be on the end down here. We're not going to have as much counter space as we want because we want to go with that special refrigerator. So that's going to be that's going to take up more height, so it's going to take away from counter space. But right here is going to be a table that slides out so that if you're sitting on the bench, you can have that table there. Or if you are cooking and you need more counter space, that's going to be there. So that's going to be perfect. Now, next to the Nature Head toilet is going to be our dresser unit. Now, I didn't do this up as good as I did everything else, but you can see it's going to be taller. We wanted it a little bit taller, and then above it we'll have like a small medicine cabinet with a mirror on it. So that'll be there. And then next to the drawers, we're going to have a shower here. It's going to be a shower pan, and that is also where Maddie's kennel will be. And then we're going to do something really cool for the shower unit itself. So shower, dresser, Nature Head toilet, the step, the pantry drawer, it's going to be a deep drawer. Actually, not a pantry drawer, a deep drawer, and that's where our ice maker and our cooktop, and she's got an Instapot that has to go there. The bottom drawer I am going to make it deeper, and that's going to be for containers that are taller, like gallon jug size containers. So that's going to be in that bottom drawer. And then several other drawers for our utensils and everything else. So really like this. Kelly is so dead set on not putting cabinets around the walls. I'm going to let her have that right off the bat. We're going to see how that goes. But if we are shy on storage, then we may have to put one up. So now the dresser unit, there's going to be at least 4 drawers, maybe 5. One of those are going to be designated for pots and pans. And then we're going to have a couple of clothing drawers, and then we actually need a drawer for all of our miscellaneous stuff, our electronic stuff like that. So, and then next to that, depending on that final measurement, we may have a slide out pantry there, and that will be like 6 to 8 inches wide, and it'll be a complete pull-out drawer. So super excited about that. Lots of walk-through room, so it really opens this up. So having those swivel seats and then having this open, we are going to have a lagoon table here that will swivel around so that we'll have a nice place to sit. It'll be almost like a dining area. So super excited about that. There you have it. That's the walkthrough. It is probably already 100 degrees in here. We're going to shut this off, and I can't wait to show you the progress that we make this week. Thank you for following along.
Alright, so I hope you enjoyed that walkthrough that Johnny did for you. When we got back from vacation with some of the decisions we made and from the mock-up last night, we knew there was a few things we wanted to pull the trigger on. One's a low-priced item. We're doing a single burner induction stovetop. I want the portable kind. I didn't want counter space to be dedicated to cooktop like 24/7. So we had talked about that. So we needed to get that ordered. It's just a moderate price. I think it's called a New Tone. I'm hoping we like it. I wanted to make sure we knew what size it was so it would fit in a drawer. One of our design goals is everything has a place and everything is fit. So we have an Instapot that's going. It has a cumbersome air fryer top that we want to take with us. And then we have this countertop ice maker that we both really like, and we think that'll be helpful. I'm an avid iced tea drinker, and we just think it'll be nice to be able to make ice on the road. And so that's kind of, you know, a few of the bigger things, and we wanted to get that induction top ordered so we knew how it fit in the drawers. Yep. And then the next big thing that we pulled the trigger on is the refrigerator. Now, from all the research I've done, and I'm not saying it's bulletproof, it's just the best information I could come up with, it looked like Isotherm was the brand to go with. Dometic has had some recent customer service issues and complaints of noise and customer service not following up on issues, so I just didn't really want to get into that mess. Another thing we've run into time and time again as we do this build is things are on back order because of
COVID
and production slowdowns. So we're still waiting for our Max Air fan. It's out of stock, back ordered by the manufacturer. The website that I ordered it through, I would never order from them again. They don't even have an 800 number. They don't have any phone number, just email. And they can't even give us an ETA on the Max Air fan. So regardless, induction stovetop ordered, the Isotherm refrigerator. I was in love with Carol from Glorious Life on Wheels, her little side-by-side. And it's a investment. It's over $2,000. Anybody could figure that out. It's the Cruise 200 by Isotherm. But when we looked at the dimensions, it came out 24 inches, and we want our counter space to be 20 inches. So that was a no-go for us. So I went back to the drawing board. We looked at some different options, but the last van build we had, the Burgundy Van Fiona, we have like right at a 3.1 or 3.2 refrigerator with a little freezer dedicated space. We like the dedicated freezer, but we realized that size was too small. So we knew we needed larger, especially with trying to do more full-time van life. So I ultimately selected the Cruise 165 Isotherm, and my fingers are crossed that it truly is going to be shipped to us. It's not on back order. I had a hard time finding them in stock on different websites. Actually, when you order those, you usually are going through a marine supply, like a marine supplier, because they're marine grade refrigeration.
It's 12 volt and AC.
Yeah, it's AC/DC. So that's the refrigerator. And I'll let Johnny tell you about the third purchase we pulled the trigger on today.
The third purchase that we